Jewel out of Madisonville, Kentucky. Then it's Matheson out of Minnesota, Adams out of Wisconsin, and then a pair of Florida racers, Devin Dixon and Roger Krause. So 26 cars, time for you to pick your favorite, cheer them on, 75 trips around. So here it is, race fans, chance for you to stand up and send them off. Let's show your appreciation to them. They'll be waving at you as they come down the front straightaway, the Cars and Stars of the 14th Annual Winter Nationals. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Down the back straightaway, the Brandon Ford pace truck. Off onto the infield, caution lights go down. We are ready to do it. It's Matt Cooper in 18, Bryce Jewell in 0. Sit back, relax, and enjoy it. It's showtime! Matt Cooper will jump to the race late. Bryce Jewell going to slide right in behind him. He'll jump down to the bottom groove. Kevin Adams going to move to third. Matheson is right there. And here comes Roger Krause. Krause going to try to roll her in the outside of the 9 car. Matheson are going to work on the 0 as Kevin Adams got him for second and 40. It'll be Matt Cooper, Kevin Adams, Bryce Jewell, Dale Matheson, and Roger Krause right now. That's your top 5 as they run down the back straightaway. 6th is Devin Dixon. 7th is Kyle Bronson. Then it's the 2 NASCAR stars running door to door. Kenny Wallace on the inside. The 12 of David Rudiman just went by. Matt Cooper here in the 18 car has driven away. The 40 of Adams is second. Now Matheson trying to search around the middle groove here. He saw Roger Krause up there a minute ago. He's going to try to use that clear groove as Jewell not in it. So he's going to try to get by him into turn number 1. Down the back straightaway, Matt Cooper in the 18. Kevin Adams in the 40. Bryce Jewell, Dale Matheson, and Roger Krause still your top 5 runners. Down the front straightaway here, Matheson and Krause. A great battle side by side for 4th. Continues to be Matt Cooper, the Tennessee racer. Trying to run away and hide from the field here. I'll tell you what, though, David Rudiman has got something cranking on the outside of the 12. Rudiman went by Kenny Wallace a minute ago, then he just went by Bart Hartman, and now we went by your defending champion, Devin Dixon. David Rudiman running in a groove all by himself on the outside. Keep your eye on the 12. David Rudiman used to running on black, slick, rubbered racetracks, right? He's right at home here as he has got a groove going to the 12. It'll continue to be all Matt Cooper, though. That battle for second, a pretty good one here as Bryce Jewell has run back down the 40 of Kevin Adams as they battle for the runner-up spot. Continues to be Cooper all alone. Then it's Adams, Jewell, Matheson, and Roger Krause. Bronson is 6th. Good battle for 7th. Rudiman's got it. Bart Hartman wants it. 8th is Hartman. Now it's Rudiman. He just went by. 9th will be Devin Dixon. And 10th is Kenny Wallace. And in front straightaway, Matt Cooper, the McKenzie, Tennessee racer. Boy, oh boy, would this be a gigantic victory for him. He's a good race car driver that's had a good career, but this right here would be a big one. And so far, he's the class of the field as he is going to encounter the back of the field here in a minute. David Rudiman still trying to roll around the outside. His NASCAR partner right behind him, Kenny Wallace. They're both using the outside groove. Not sure how long a set of tires lasts if you blister it around up there, but for now, they're looking like all-stars here as they're coming to the front here in the 12 and the 36. So Matt Cooper now at the back of the field as we work lap 12 of 75, so a long, long way to go as Matt Cooper now sees the back of the bus. See how easily or non-easily he is able to thread his way through lap traffic here. Well, that That looked easy. He just went by the 27 end and the 6 and put him a lap down if we get this lap scored. He's working in the back of Mason Big Eagle's 00 car. We'll get that lap in the way he looks. As David Rudiman still rolling around the outside. He has cleared Hartman, and he's going to work on Bronson. Here comes Rudiman. David Rudiman and Kyle Bronson again will battle. Give the spot to Rudiman now. So it's David Rudiman up to 6th, and now Bronson will fight right back. So we'll continue to battle here. At the front of the field, it is all Matt Cooper. But now, stuck in lap traffic, Kevin Adams and company beginning to reel him in. Adams cutting into the advantage quite a bit, actually, here in the 40 car. Still several drivers using that outside groove, trying to make some passes, but almost everybody down to the bottom. And Matt Cooper, he's got about 60 laps to try to run away from the field as he's stuck in lap traffic here. Kevin Adams begins to close in a big old hurry. Cooper had opened up a straightaway advantage. Now he's got about 5 car lengths. As Matt Cooper, well, now he does. I was going to say, I don't think he's going to live too dangerously and try to roll him on the outside, but he did that time. As Sean Flannery has had enough. He was slowing. And onto the infield went Flannery. So Matt Cooper made the right decision there as he was on the outside of him when he slowed onto the infield. And Cooper now going to go to work on Matt Miller here. Kevin Adams with 1 lap car between himself and your race leader. Bryce Jewell and Matheson trying to run him down as well. David Rudiman has finally given up the cushion and kind of ducked in line right behind Bart Hartman. And now Hartman going to go out there. Hartman going to try the outside here. He saw Rudiman run around there for a dozen laps or so, and he'll try to do the same thing. Matt Cooper now working to put Matt Miller a lap down. He's got himself a little bit more real estate there as Kevin Adams trying to run after him still. And we've got a car slowing on the back straightaway. We'll see if this causes a caution or not. That is Illinois' Jeff Curl. And he's going to pull up lame on the outside of the 4th turn, and the yellow will come out. So Jeff Curl, our first caution of this 75 lapper.
Get a flat right front? I think so. Yep.
Sure does. Flat right front. So the right front went down for Forest, Illinois' Jeff Curl.
Track should be good for us. Oh, yeah.
He's in 2nd now. Then it's Bryce Jewell, the newcomer. Then it's Dale Matheson, a quick qualifier. And then it's Roger Kraus, last year's late model track champion.
17-3, 17-3, 17-4, 17-5, 0. Pretty consistent. Okay.
Still working on the lineup here. It'll be Cooper, Adams, Jewell, Matheson, and Kraus. Then it's Bronson, Hartman, Rudiman, Dixon, and Kenny Wallace.
Pretty lucky with attrition. We really didn't carry.
Then it's Buzzy Rudiman 11th, Michael Turner 12th, Galloway 13th, Rich Michael Jr. 14th, and Austin Sanders 15th. And it's Dave Pullen Jr. 16th, Dale Kelly 17th, Brad DeYoung 18th, Bobby Dixon 19th, and Craig Amick 20th. Outside of the top 20, it'll be Matt Miller in 8th, Mason Big Eagle in 00, Rick Weekley in 6th, Nate Breggins are in 27, and they're all 1 lap down to the race leaders. And then the 12 of Curl has come back out. So Jeff Curl back onto the racetrack. The only car we've lost is Sean Flannery's 98. Here we go, single file, restart, back to the green, this time by 20 in, 55 to go for Matt Cooper here in 18. Back to green we go. Dale Matheson, the first one to jump up there. I was wondering who was going to do it first, and it's the 9. Matheson will go to the outside. He's going to try to pick off a spot or 2 here as his tires cool a little bit on the restart. This might be the time. Dale Matheson and Bryce Jewell battling. Bart Hartman going to go up there as well in 75. Hartman, Rudiman, everybody going to the top side now as Matheson and Jewell run door to door. Dale Matheson going to try to swoop by and drop back to the bottom as Michael Turner spins. Turner's around over in turn 2. The caution has not flown yet. And now it has.
The front end's broken on that car. Right front suspension's broken.
So we'll check Michael Turner here as it looks like right front damage for the Tennessee racer. Yeah, definite right front damage. As he wheeled his way around, we'll see if it's...
Figured it out, yeah.
A broken tie rod maybe and just flop back over. We'll see what that is. Matt Cooper, still your leader. Second, Kevin Adams. We'll see who had third of the line, if it was Matheson or Jewell. And then Roger Krause fifth. Bronson, Hartman, Rudiman, Dixon, and Wallace. Still your top 10. And we'll get set to go. This time by, again, it's Matt Cooper, 21 laps in. As we said, the fuel stop will be right around lap 40. We'll see. So, less than 20 to go before that happens here for your race leader, Matt Cooper, in 18. Dale Matheson was scored third of the line last time by, and just like last time, he's going to jump right to the outside. The two Northerners, Wisconsin and Minnesota, they run against each other quite often during the year. They will battle for the runner-up spot. Here comes the 9. Dale Matheson working on Buzzy Adams, but Buzzy making it pretty wide, hanging on to that second spot. Matheson still third, Jewell is 4, Roger Krause still 5 as Matt Cooper now begins to drive away up front in 18. Matheson trying to make that new MB custom car work in a groove that basically nobody else is in, and now he's switched back to the bottom. Thought maybe he could sneak by Buzzy here on that restart. He couldn't quite do it, so he'll jump back in line and ride for a while as Matt Cooper's still running away up front in 18. So it's Matt Cooper with about an 8-car length advantage now. Make that 10 over Kevin Adams, and it's Matheson, Jewell, and the 9 of Roger Krause. Outside of the top 5, it is still Kyle Bronson, Bart Hartman, David Rudiman, Devin Dixon, and Kenny Wallace, the top 10. Buzzy Rudiman still 11th. Rich Michael Jr., Joey Galloway, Austin Sanders, and Dale Kelly, your top 15. And it's Dave Poland Jr., Brad DeYoung, Bobby Dixon, Jeff Curl, and a 27 of Greg Amick. The 27 of Michael Turner will be next in line. Then you've got 3 lap cars still out there, actually 4. As Bryce Jewell now takes a peek to the inside of Dale Matheson's 9 car. That's for third. Keep your eye on him as Matheson has kind of slipped out of that groove. And Bryce Jewell just went by. Matheson might have a tire going down. We'll have to check the 9 out. That thing is definitely not handling the way it was before. As the 9 of Roger Krause begins to challenge here for the 4th spot as Matt Cooper just cruising away.
Got 2 more seconds.
So Cooper was running away from the field until his caution here as a 3-car crash basically. Dale Kelly, Michael Turner, and can't quite see the other one just yet. Dave Poland Jr. in the 88 car. Go down. And we'll get set to go back after this thing. So 37 in. Matt Cooper in the 18 car. Can he pull the stunner here tonight? Kevin Adams, can he one-up what he did last year, finishing second? Will it be Roger Krause, Kyle Bronson, last night's winner Hartman? Here we go. Back to green for your leader, Cooper in 18. I guarantee 5 of them top 10 cars are going to go home with a flat here. So remember, cars towards the tail of the field with fresher tires. We'll see if they're able to jump to the upper groove and slice their way through traffic here. Boy, Matt Cooper is dominant. He's gone right back to the race lead, now to a giant advantage in 18. Bottom groove still the preferred groove, but several drivers continuing to try to roll around the outside here. Curl, Matheson, Galloway and company. And it's working for Matheson a bit. He's gone by Buzzy Rudiman. And Rudiman had taken that spot away, and Matheson went by, but can't get into turn 1. He's better off a 4, but Rudiman better into 1. Now keep your eye on Curl as he goes to work on Bobby Dixon here, and they will battle Austin Sanders now. We'll lose a spot. As Brad DeYoung will go by, and that's a top 10 spot here right now. So it's Matt Cooper, Kevin Adams, and it's Roger Krause, 3rd, Kyle Bronson, 4, and the 75 of Bart Hartman. And it'll be Devin Dixon, 6. Kenny Wallace is up to 7th. 8th is Rich Michael Jr., 9th is DeYoung, and Austin Sanders right now sits 10th at 64.
Matheson's going backwards.
Sure is. They'll pull off in about 2 laps. He'll be just frustrated and done. Unless something happens to start working. So Matt Cooper has had basically no challenges from the drop of the green. We thought that may change a bit after the fuel stop, but really, he has continued to absolutely blister the field here. Kevin Adams, Roger Krause now into the top 3, and Krause will battle with Adams. Outside of the top 3, it's still Bronson and Hartman, Dixon, Wallace. As Matt Cooper's not too far away from seeing the back of the field, though, as a couple of cars still trying to roll around the outside here. Matheson and the 27A of Amick. Weekly, the next driver, going to pull out of action. He'll slide his 6 car off onto the infield. He was one of those drivers who was 1 lap down to the race leader, so he knew he couldn't get back on the lead lap and has had enough. Getting close to the 50 mark here, though. 46 in, working on 47 this time when Matt Cooper comes by. Cooper now will trip the line. It'll be 47. So Cooper on the back of the field. He's got 3 or 4 cars right there. We'll see if he's able to sneak by any of them. Greg Amick, the first one in danger of losing a lap. He will. Mason Big Eagle in danger of losing his 2nd lap. Boy, Matt Cooper not taking it very easy through lap traffic. He and Big Eagle almost got together. So it continues to be Cooper, Adams, Krause. Kevin Adams has gotten by, and he's got 1 lap car, now 2 lap car, as Big Eagle goes down a 2nd lap. Michael Turner going to lose a lap to your race leader. Matt Cooper here in the 18 car as Adams tries to sneak his way through, but now he's got 3 lap cars between himself and your leader, but Matt Cooper sideways. Well, he was sideways. Boy, he has abused that right rear tire. On lap 50, which means we've still got 25 to go. As Adams working his way through lap traffic, Krause trying to come right with him. Cooper working on Matheson, trying to put him a lap down as Adams in a 3-wide battle with 2 lap cars here. Kevin Adams knows he's got to go, or Matt Cooper's going to be long gone and not able to be caught. And he's gotten his way through there. Roger Krause and Kyle Bronson will now try to do the same thing here as Cooper has gone by Matheson, and he will work on Dale Kelly. So it depends what race you're watching, but that's a pretty good one right there. Battle for 2nd and 3rd, actually 3rd and 4th now. But 3 lap cars, 2 other cars on the lead lap. Hang on, Krause and Big Eagle almost got together. Krause will sneak through. As Matt Cooper now on the back bumper of about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars battling for position right in front of him as Kevin Adams is there and Matheson will pull up late. Dale Matheson going to pull up lane here in turn number 3, and we'll see if the yellow blinks on. It is almost surely going to have to, and it does. So Dale Matheson, the Minnesota racer who set quick time tonight, unfortunately will be done here for the evening, it appears, unless he's going to go in and change tires again, but my belief is he may not. Here we go. Caution lights have gone down. 53 laps in the books of this 75-lapper. Can Matt Cooper continue his onslaught here up front in 18? And Cooper going to go right to work. Kevin Adams going to try to steal it from him. Here comes Buzzy around the outside. Kevin Adams going to try to challenge on the restart. This is the time to do it, right? Got nothing to lose right here. Adams going to try to pull up alongside of your race leader. Matt Cooper able to fend him off for the time being here. Adams living dangerously way up on the outside. Slipped onto that second groove of rubber just a little bit. A good effort, though, and he'll try to challenge him again if he can reel him back in here. 55 laps in this time, 20 to go for your leader, Matt Cooper. Continues to be Matt Cooper, Kevin Adams, Roger Krause, Kyle Bronson, and the 75 of Bart Hartman. Outside of your top 5, it's still Devin Dixon, then the 36 of Kenny Wallace, but then a good battle here. Rich Michael Jr. and the 7 of Brad DeYoung. Still, we're getting closer, inching our way towards the checkered here as Kenny Wallace, Rich Michael Jr., and Brad DeYoung, a good 3-car battle for the 7th, 8th, and 9th spots. As Bryce Jewell has now gotten back into the top 10 as Austin Sanders backsliding here as he jumped out of that groove. Roger Krause continues to challenge Kevin Adams now for the 2nd spot behind your race leader, Matt Cooper's 18. Brad DeYoung about spun. He may have a tire that has gone down. Well, maybe not. Yes, I think he did. That thing.
Oh, no,
hang on, Brad DeYoung.
Don't you dare.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Brad DeYoung in turn number 1, I think had a tire go down. He had something happen in turn number 1. He slid high, and he was working his way off turn 2 on the high side, and he wanted to get out of harm's way. I know what he was thinking. He wanted to get out of there, but he ducked down to try to get to the infield right as the field was coming by. And unfortunately, several cars with nowhere to go as they were fully committed running down there. And Matt Miller, one of them, Mason Big Eagle, another. There's one more that was still involved. Joey Galloway, so both the Canadians.
Someone went over his wheel.
So we'll see if Kevin Adams is brave enough to try the outside again as he did on the last restart. He's testing it out here under caution. So we'll see if he can slingshot your race leader or if Matt Cooper can hold serve. 58 in. Less than 20 to go as we're coming back to the green this time for Cooper at 18. And Kevin Adams is going to give it a shot. He's going to go right to the cushion. He'll try to time in the corner. And Matt Cooper able to hold the lead for the time being. Adams will use the momentum up on the outside. See if Kevin Adams can make a run through turns 3 and 4. Cooper pretty good on the bottom. Here comes the 40 of Adams as Dale Kelly is turned around in the middle of the back straightaway.
Try that again.
Kelly in the 22s around in the middle of the back chute. Here we go. Let's do it again. Matt Cooper set to bring us back to the green one more time in 18. Kevin Adams went roaring back to the cushion in the 40 car. See if that momentum can carry him where he needs to go on the back straightaway. And keep your eye on Bryce Jewell now. Remember, Jewell went in, changed the tire. He has raced his way back into the top 10. In fact, he's 8th. Bryce Jewell is up to 8th in the 0. He's working on Kenny Wallace now. Jewell right around the outside. He's going to the outside of Wallace. He's going to steal that spot. Here comes Bryce Jewell. Jewell was 3rd at the fuel stop. He changed the tire, went to the tail. He is now 7th and charging. Now Bryce Jewell, the one to keep your eye on in the 0. Bart Hartman now going to work to the inside of Kyle Bronson. Bronson may have a tire. No, he doesn't. He just slipped out of the groove here, and Bart Hartman went by. Bart Hartman has gone out of the 4th spot here, and the caution is out for Buzzy Rudiman. So Buzzy Rudiman will bring us down under another caution here as the 00 car stops in the middle of the back, straight away up against the wall over in turn 2. And Rudiman will head pit side in the 00. So we're inching closer. 60 now in, 15 to go. And I have a feeling a lot is going to happen in these last 15 laps. As I was saying, if you couldn't hear it, under green, keep your eye on the 0 car. Bryce Jewell was 3rd at the fuel stop, went in, changed a tire, and look where he is now, up to 7th. And he's working a groove no one else is in right now, so he'll try to go to work on Devin Dixon, Bart Hartman and company. As Matt Cooper continues to be able to drive away from Kevin Adams' challenges. Adams continues to work around the outside, but can't quite get enough. So here we go. Caution lights have gone down. Cooper in the 18 car. 15 more times to try to hold off Adams and company as we are set to go. Kevin Adams trying to go above the rubber and diamond down. That didn't work as Roger Kraus went by. Roger Kraus racing by into the 2nd spot. Now the 40 car teammates, they will battle. Kevin Adams in the 3rd spot, his teammate Kyle Bronson right behind him. Down the back straight away, Matt Cooper again going to try to drive away. Adams going to go back to work on Roger Kraus. Bryce Jewell sliding across the racetrack, and Jewell may have another tire down. Hang on. Bryce Jewell with a problem in the back straight away, and then cars all over the place. Bryce Jewell here in the 0, as we said, had raced his way back up to 7th. And then a problem on lap 61. And you can see fluid coming out of the back of the 0J. As we're going to lose Madisonville, Kentucky's Bryce Jewell. Still a couple cars tangling on the back straight away after Jewell had an issue there. Here we go. Cooper in the 18 car. Now we'll have to contend with Roger Kraus, Kevin Adams, Kyle Bronson, and Bart Hartman as we're ready to come back. 14 to go for Cooper in 18. Kevin Adams again going to try to use the outside groove. Not so high that time though, and Adams will go back to work on the 9 of Kraus. The 75 and the 40B in a good battle as well. Adams going to try to roll around the outside, and he did. Kevin Adams will get back to the outside of Roger Kraus. Can he sneak back in before Kraus gets to the corner? He will. Kraus going to try to challenge. But Kevin Adams will take the 2nd spot momentarily, and here comes Kraus again. Roger Kraus, Kevin Adams, a great battle for the runner-up spot here as Matt Cooper. Loving that because he's driving away up front. So Matt Cooper here in the 18 with a 10-car length lead on Roger Kraus, and we will come to the 10 to go mark next time by, and here comes Bart Hartman. Bart Hartman in the 75 has gone to work on Kyle Bronson, and there goes the 2. Devin Dixon thought better of it, though. He thought he saw an opening, and it closed in a hurry. As the 17 of Rich Michael Jr. with a problem. He slipped up, lost 2 spots, but he's back in the racing groove. So it's Matt Cooper in 18, Kraus, Adams, Hartman, and Bronson now. Roger Kraus now beginning to slide around the racetrack. He may have a tire. That has lost the tread. We'll see if Kraus able to hold off Adams here as Adams continuing to charge. As we are not too far away from the 5 to go mark here. 7 to go this time by. Austin Sanders and the 27 of Amick. We got a car around. Your defending champion Devin Dixon's around. Devin Dixon, your defending race winner, sits backwards over in turn number 2 here, and Dixon running in the top 5 all night long, or right around the top 5 anyway. So Devin Dixon will get pointed the right direction. We'll see if he heads pit side or remains on the racetrack. It is still Matt Cooper, Roger Kraus, Kevin Adams. Now Bart Hartman has gone by Kyle Bronson. He's 4th. Bronson's 5th. 6th is Wallace. Kenny Wallace just kind of hanging out there in the top 10 all night long. Now he finds himself in 6th. 7th is Bobby Dixon. 8th, Rich Michael Jr. 9th, Buzzy Rudiman. And 10th, Jeff Curl. And it's Dale Kelly, Austin Sanders, Joey Galloway, Dixon, and then the 2 lap cars of Amick and Turner continuing to run on the racetrack, including a 17-minute fuel stop here to the middle as well. So Cooper would love for this thing to be done, no doubt about it. He's got a handful of laps yet to try to hold off Kraus, Adams, Hartman, the 40 of Bronson. Wallace all of a sudden is there. As we're set to do it again, here we go. Caution lights have gone down again around East Bay Raceway Park, and we're ready to come back to green for Matt Cooper in 18. Again, Matt Cooper will try to pull away from Roger Kraus here as we get towards the end of this 75-lap A main. Bart Hartman will go to work on Kevin Adams. They'll battle for a podium spot here, as we are close to the 5 to go mark. Everybody kind of fighting for spots here towards the bottom of the racetrack. The next time by, there'll be 5 to go. Matt Cooper with 6 to go, leading in the line. Then it's Kraus, Adams. You can see the smoke off the right rear. Kyle Bronson's 40 now. Bronson in the 40B may be in danger of having a tire go down as smoke beginning to emit. 5 laps remaining here in this finale on the 14th Annual Winter Nationals. Kevin Adams again going to challenge Roger Kraus. Kraus may have a tire issue as well, as Adams going to try the crossover move. They will battle for the runner-up spot. No contact. They'll stay out there. No problem. Adams took a crack at it, as Kraus able to fend him off for the time being. Matt Cooper, less than 5 to go. Now Rich Michael Jr. out of the racing groove. Rich Michael Jr. going to try to get back in, and he'll duck back in line behind Austin Sanders in 64. Several other drivers starting to feel a little bit ill handling race cars with a couple laps to go here. Matt Cooper, however, 2.5 laps away from a dominating performance. Almost a crazy dominant performance, and there went a tire on Kyle Bronson's 40. Thought that right rear may not make it all the way to the checkered, and it does not appear it will. 2 to go from the flag stand. We'll see if Cooper gets the wider and Bronson rolls to a halt. Bronson will stop, and a caution will fly.
Dun, dun, dun.
So Kyle Bronson, just like we thought, we saw smoke off the right rear a couple of laps ago, and it did not quite make it to the checkered, so the caution out. Another one of our top 5 runners will fall by the wayside here, and all of a sudden, there's the Herminator into the top 5. So it's still Matt Cooper, Roger Kraus, Kevin Adams, Bart Hartman, and now it's Kenny Wallace 6th. How about Buzzy Rudiman from the tail twice? He went in at the fuel stop, changed the tire. Then he caused a caution on lap 60. Went in, came back out. He's up to 6th. And it's Bobby Dixon 7th, Curl 8th, Kelly 9, Sanders 10, Galloway 11, Michael Jr. 12, the 27 of Amick, 27 of Turner, and the 2 of Dixon. It looks like we're going racing here, so we will lose Kyle Bronson. So, here we go. Green, white, checkered, 2 laps for Matt Cooper and company. As we get set to bring him back to the green this time by Matt Cooper again will try to drive away. Adams goes to work again on Kraus. Kevin Adams going to down to the inside. He'll get him. Roger Kraus going to slide up. Kevin Adams going to pull to the inside. Side by side on the back straight away. Coming to the line. White flag will be out. Who will be second to the line? We know it'll be Cooper first to the line. Adams will get him back. So Kevin Adams and Roger Kraus will battle. Down to the line this time by final lap. Here it is. Into turn 3. He led all 75 laps. Race fans, your winner, Matt Cooper in 18.
Closing on the outside.
Come on over here. First of all, congratulations, sir. That right there, a hell of a show. Thank you. Let's talk about the race just a little bit. 11 cautions, a 15-minute fuel stop, which was planned, an hour and 20 minutes or so for the thing from start to finish. Were you just waiting for that checker to come up?
No, it was a lot of time to think about what was just to go wrong.
You know, the funny thing about it is, at the fuel stop, you had really nobody really contested you other than when you were in lap traffic a little bit. You had to work your way through lap traffic. Adams caught up and a couple of those guys. But really, this car was outstanding until the fuel stop. Usually, when a fuel stop comes, weight changes and you put more fuel in, crazy things happen. It didn't to this car. It was flawless.
It was awesome, and it's a new Mark Bush fresh car, and it's awesome.
That's all he can say. I was going to ask you about that. A Mark Bush built Bandit car dominated this thing. I'm not sure anybody's ever led all 75 laps of this thing. That was a pretty good show.
Yeah, I usually choke, but tonight it worked out.
Let's talk about your career. For the fans maybe don't get to see you, we know you've never won here before. How does this rank on career wins for Matt Cooper?
This is the biggest.
So, when there's 7 to 8 laps to go, are you looking at the scoreboard? I'm sure you are when you're coming out of the board, trying to sneak around peak time.
No, I've done that before back in the day. I try to look behind me and stuff like that. It usually messes you up.
So now there's a caution with just a couple laps to go, about 6 to go, 5 to go, whatever it was, where you just kind of, again, listening for crazy things to happen.
No, that's about it. I knew something was going wrong because the car wasn't turning exactly the same. I had a left front flat. I guess it's been flat for 10 laps or so, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, it was flat for a few. And then, you know, you've got all these guys going in with flat tires. You know, right towards the end, a couple more guys and with a green-white checker where you can put your right rear. I mean, I haven't looked at it yet. Well, yeah, I have. Look at that. That thing is, you're not going to race that thing again. But really, you were pretty hard on it. I mean, you weren't taking it easy. You were kind of gassing it most of the race. Did you know that thing was going to last?
I tried to be easy for the most part. When we had that caution, my boy here helped me this weekend. He said, we got a good tire. If I need to go harder, I can, but try not to, so I try not to. Well, we had that caution with like 61 or something like that. I decided to just try it.
May as well try it, right? How about